An ellipse is the set of all points in a plane such that the sum of its distances from two fixed points on a plane is constant. But in this lesson, I'm going to focus on the equation and graph of an ellipse with center at the origin. First, the standard form of the equation of an ellipse with center at the origin is given by this equation. X squared over a squared plus y squared over b squared equals 1. Let's have an example. If the given equation is x squared plus 4y squared equals 36, to identify a and b, we have to translate it to standard form of equation of an ellipse. So how? So as you notice, this is equated to 1. So it means from 36, we need to equate this equation to 1. So since this is 36, to make it 1, we will just divide it by itself. So which is 36. Since we divide the term in the right hand side to 36, to make the equation balance, we will divide all terms in the left hand side by 36. And then we will just simplify it. So x squared over 36 is just x squared over 36. And then 4 y squared divided by 36 is y squared over 9 equals 36 over 36 is 1. So dito, 1 na yung nasa right hand side natin. And also, the equation, the expression in the left hand side is in this format. So it means this is already in this form. We just have to identify the value of a. So a is equal to square root of 36, which is 6. And then b is equal to square root of 9, which is 3. So here, the value of a is 6 and the value of b is 3. So, ano yung importance ng a and b na yan? So, we will identify the endpoints of the ellipse using these values. A is 6, b is 3. So, a while ago we solved the value of a and we get 6. And the value of b is 3. So from these values of AB, we will just identify the endpoints of the ellipse. So A represents the x-axis and B represents the y-axis. So ilalagay lang natin yung value ni A dito sa x-axis. So kung 6 siya dito, sa kabila ay negative 6. And then yung y-axis dito ay 0. Sa kabila naman, yung B, ang y-axis natin, so ilalagay lang natin dito si 3 sa y-axis and negative 3 sa other y-axis. And then yung x-axis dito ay 0. So ito ngayon yung endpoints ng ellipse. 6, 0, negative 6, 0. 0, 3, 0, negative 3. So nasa y-axis, nasa x-axis. Pag iginarap natin to, so 6, 0, ito siya, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ito yung endpoint niya. Negative 6, 0. So negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5, negative 6. So ito yung endpoint niya. So endpoint, endpoint. Dito sa x-axis. And then sa y-axis, positive 3, 1, 2, 3. Ito yung endpoint. For negative 3, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. So ito yung endpoint and another endpoint dito sa y-axis. So in a Cartesian plane, you should be familiarized with x and y axis. So endpoints, and then if we connect these points, so it will form an ellipse. At kung mapapansin nyo, mas mahaba yung length ni x-axis kumpara kay y-axis. Mas mahaba yung distance ng endpoints ni x-axis kumpara sa distance ng endpoint ng y-axis. So, ibig sabihin, ang major axis ay nasa x-axis. And then, ang minor axis ay nasa y-axis. Pero kahit walang graph, ma-identify nyo pa rin ang major axis and minor axis based dito sa given values ng b. So, ang a natin ay x, ang b natin ay y. Mas malaki ang x, so it means siya yung major axis. Mas maliit ang value ni 3 kumpara kay 6, so mas maliit yung y-axis is the minor axis. So, that is the first example. Another example, 16x squared plus 9y squared minus 144. So first, we will transpose this to right hand side, or the correct method is addition property of equality. By APE, we will remove negative 144 and move it to the right hand side to become positive 144. So it will become 16x squared plus 9y squared equals 144. Again, we need the right hand side to become 1. So i-divide natin to by the number itself. So 144. So all terms din dito, i-divide natin by 144. So 16x squared divided by 144 is x squared over 9. And then plus 9y squared divided by 144 is y squared over 16 equals cancel 1. So we are now in the standard form of equation of an ellipse, where a is equal to square root of 9, that is equal to 3, and b is equal to square root of 16, which is 4. So we already identified a and b, 3 and 4 respectively. Next, a is 3, b is 4. Again, gawa tayo ng apat na open and close parenthesis. Yung first two ay sa x-axis, yung a. So 3 and negative 3. So 0, 0. And then yung b ay para sa y-axis. So 4 and negative 4. So yung nasa unahan niya ay 0. So ito ngayon yung endpoints natin. So if we graph this, so x is 1, 2, 3. Negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. So ito yung endpoints dito sa x-axis. Sa y-axis, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ito yung endpoint. And then negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4. Ito ngayon yung endpoint. So if we graph this, mapapansin nyo na mas mahaba yung length ng y-axis, ng distance ng y-axis kumpara sa length ng distance ng x-axis. So, ang major axis ay makikita sa y-axis. And then ang minor axis ay makikita sa x-axis. So that is how to identify the endpoints of an ellipse. And that is how to translate a given equation of an ellipse to its standard form. So next meeting we will discuss parabola.